your memory is calling for me. Like a river, I'll wind back to your shores, 'cause you're the only one who keeps me coming back for more.
So, please welcome Kate Beck, local favourite and singer-songwriter in the area. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, very welcome, very welcome. So, thanks for joining us offbeat, and for those that may not have come across you yet, would you like to give a brief introduction?
Yes, my name is Kate Beck, and I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm living here in Tokyo, and I'm originally from Los Angeles, California. And I'm happy to be here.
Oh.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, it's just the end of summer, so the weather's just starting to be nice to sit outside again,
Yeah.
despite the insects.
Yes, we've been eaten alive, but it'll be alright.
So, let's start off with a little bit. So, what brought you to Japan?
I was teaching English. So I was teaching English for about 2 years here, and I came on the JET program.
Oh, okay.
So I wanted to have an adventure and live abroad and after my university. So I decided to come to Japan.
Oh, okay.
I'm half Japanese by heritage. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So I was curious about Japan and the culture, and so I decided to move.
I think you've answered my next question. So it's only the 2 years you've been here then?
Yeah, a little over 2 years now.
Okay. So, going into the music,
Yes.
So how did you get started in music?
Let's see. I started playing music when I was about 4. My mom would play these cassette tapes for my brother and I, and they had these storylines with classical music interwoven in it,
Okay.
and it was really they were great. And I guess at the age of 4, I asked my mom if I could play the songs on there, and she was very supportive, so she signed me up for violin lessons.
Oh,
And, so I played violin for about 8 years, and it was actually the Japanese method of teaching, Suzuki method.
okay.
And so it was very strict and classical, and I was practicing 4 hours a day by the time I stopped. So I kind of got overwhelmed with that, dropped the violin, and got interested in pop music and folk music.
Okay.
So then I started playing guitar and singing, and since then I've been doing pretty much the same thing. I had this dream to see 1,000 worlds and live 1,000 lives as 1,000 different girls. And I poured my soul into 1,000 cups, but I know there is just one that always fills me back up. California, you're my only, and your memory is calling for me. Like a river, I'll wind back to your shores, 'cause you're the only one who keeps me coming back for more. You're the only one who keeps me coming back for more. Now I've seen the moon from the other side, and I've lost count of the colors in a stranger's eyes. And I've received love and rage in tongues that aren't mine, but every wonder brings another to my mind. California, you're my only, and your memory is calling for me. Like a river, I'll wind back to your shores, 'cause you're the only one who keeps me
inspiration from for your music?
Who?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I listen to a lot of different types of music. I like folk music, and I like pop music. I like indie alternative music. So songs that I hear anywhere from like the radio to obviously like YouTube and those kinds of things, and local stuff too. I love the stuff that goes on in Tokyo. There's always innovative things happening.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, people. You can find literally anything here, and it's kind of liberating because you realize that you can do anything with your music.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's somebody else put it. It's like there's X amount of live houses in Tokyo playing X amount of different styles. So if you want to see something, it's there.
It's there. Yeah. You just have to find it. Yeah, and sometimes it's like in a tiny basement with like 5 people there.
Yeah.
I saw the strangest thing in a little boat-sized or like cabin-sized live house, and it was this guy. It was like a midnight show. Our friends owned this bar for a while, and it was like only open from midnight until like 5 a.m.
Oh, okay.
So it was a really late night show, and there were like 5 of us sitting around, and this guy like looped his guitar. He was kind of like a performance artist, and he looped his guitar, and then he just started changing on stage, and like he at one point was just like down to his underwear, and then he went around and gave like prizes to everyone in the audience, and was like putting instruments inside of his clothes and using his body to play them. I always remember that.
Yeah, that's something you'll remember. Yeah, definitely. So your songs themselves, well, where do you get your ideas for those?
Let's see. From usually my own experiences, I tend to write about things that happen to me or things I'm experiencing. I find that easiest to write about. So something, usually it's something that I feel like I need to explore more. It's like a complex thing, or something that is happening in my life that's really striking to me that I feel I need to like sort of explore and meditate on, which is like
it's an interesting way of looking at songwriting, is sort of meditating on an idea. Yeah,
it's a little bit therapeutic, I think, for me at least.
So how do you start the songwriting process?
I usually start with like an idea, sort of oftentimes, this feeling, and a lot of times I picture this, if I have like a strong image of something, I can write easier, so if it's this striking feeling, I'll think about how, like what scene I see in my head that conveys this feeling or this idea, and then I kind of write a song around the image. And I think if I have that image in mind, then it's easier for me to make words and notes that are all thematically like sound and together.
Okay.
So.
And how long does it take you to put a new song together?
Oh, it can take anywhere from like 20 minutes to like 2 years. Usually I take longer than shorter. It usually takes a long time.
Put the time and the effort to really work it through.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to like write a verse and then let it sit for like a month and then come back to it.
Okay. Yeah. So we've got people hooked now. So where can they go to find out about your music, have a listen?
Yeah, I have a Facebook page, and it's just Kate Beck Music. And I've got my events and my shows on there, and I post little things. And I don't have anything released as far as recording yet, so I'm kind of working on arrangements and working on getting something together. So stay tuned for that. But you can find me on Facebook.
Yep. Pop a link in the description.
Oh, cool.
As normal. Yep.
Cool.
So people can click down there. involved with the Tokyo scene?
Tokyo scene about a year ago. I was actually, I was really shy about performing most of my life, so about a year ago I started going to Ruby Room in Shibuya with one of my good friends, and it like completely changed my life here. It was such a community. It's an amazing place. And so yeah, I just started kind of going, and I didn't play for a couple of months. I just watched. I was too shy to get on stage.
Oh, okay.
And then I started doing the open mics and did some open mics at What the Dickens and around town. Started getting gigs.
So that's Kinley's jam sessions and things.
Exactly, yeah. Started building my confidence and a community, getting involved in the community. So yeah, about a year.
Okay. So you've played in a few different venues around the scene then?
Yes, by now I have.
Any particular standout venues?
Oh, I love Moon Romantic in Aoyama, which you were at the show last week.
It's amazing venue.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Big moon on the back of the stage.
Yeah,
and
so cinematic.
Yeah, and the variation of the lighting that they can achieve. It's like there's some amazing little live houses, but because of the space, they can only light a certain way, but they have such a big space that they can change it.
Right.
Which, as a photographer, just leads to variation in the photos.
Yeah, exactly. As a photographer, that's probably very exciting. And as a performer, yeah, obviously. But I can't really see what's happening when it's happening. It's just like things like
it's bright light, no light. Bright light, no light. Yep.
Yeah, but I love that venue. It really feels magical. And obviously Ruby Room. It's great. Just for the community and the feel. Yeah. The feel of it.
And you've shared the stage with a lot of other artists by now.
Yes.
Any particular favourites you've picked up along the way?
Oh, yes, definitely. There's so many cool acts out there in Tokyo right now. I love this band called the Roamers.
Oh, I've not come across those guys yet.
Yeah, they're they're Japanese, but they play sort of like Western sounding songs.
Oh,
they're
okay,
really like jazz rooted, jazz and blues. They're really good, and they sing in English.
Oh, keep an eye out for those then.
Yeah. And I love Robert Tyler Wilson, who we were talking about. Yeah. And there's a Japanese artist called So, who's a singer-songwriter.
Oh, okay.
So So is so powerful, and
it's another name I've not come across yet. Another name to keep an eye out for then, yeah.
Yeah, SOO.
Okay, so if you come across those names in the scene, get out and see those guys.
Yes, please do.
And do you have any shows coming up in the near future?
Yeah, I have one next week. Well, two next week. One at Ruby Room on Friday, and one on Saturday at Tokyo Tower, which I'm really excited for. Yeah, the 333. Club 333.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was really. I went to see the Watanabes play.
Yeah.
And I was able to meet the guy. It was like 6 months ago, and I just got a random call or email like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
So
they stream it live, but do they also keep it on YouTube as well?
Yes, they will. They'll have it.
So yeah,
recorded.
if the video comes out after that, then I'll put a link to the video in the description as well. So.
Okay, much appreciated. Oh, but I do have one too that's on the 25th of November.
Okay. Yeah.
And that one is going to be a This and That Cafe.
Oh yeah, that's Roppongi.
Yeah, or I think they have them in different locations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it might be in Roppongi this time.
But
they do these installments, and they're really cool shows.
Yes.
That's another one that I like.
They have like a video artist and a painter, and it's not just music. I've seen like tap dancers and things at these events. So I think it was a flute and a tap dancer.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Okay, so moving a little bit away from the music. So, what do you get to when you're not playing the music then?
Gosh, I've been so focused on the music that, but I was working full time before, and so all my free time was devoted to music. But I've actually finished my full time job, and I'm just doing music for the time being.
Okay.
So it's a lot of like random like computer things. I'm trying to figure out new places to play.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, for fun, I like to read, hang out with my friends, and recently started trying to run and get in shape, but I was gonna climb Mount Fuji, and so I was like, I need to be able to like not collapse.
Yeah, that's a strenuous couple of days.
Yes.
Strenuous couple of days there for you. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, I was planning on climbing the last weekend of August. No, the first weekend of September or the last weekend of August, and we were not able to go both times because of scheduling and then because of weather. So now the mountain is closed and I can't climb it.
All right then, and to wrap up into one last question. So as a photographer, I'm always looking for new places to get out and take pictures.
Yes.
Is there anywhere in particular you would recommend?
For you to take pictures?
Yeah.
I was living in Western Tokyo for a while, so it's really nice out there. There's a lot of rivers and a lot of nice little mountain or hilly areas. So I would say go and get lost in Western Tokyo. Take a local train and get off somewhere and then wander.
Wander around.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea actually. I need to do a bit more of that. Oh well, thank you very much for joining us, and please check out the links in the description, and stay tuned for more videos coming soon.